Mr. Arcade.
Junior's trying to save his papa.
We're trying to help, but he's having a hard time.
It's Donkey Kong Jr. Mario's captured Donkey Kong, and Junior has to rescue him.
I can help, Junior.
It's the official tabletop version of Donkey Kong Jr.
Well, there's Mario.
Donkey Kong Jr.
That's okay, Junior. Come on.
Now let's take you home to save Papa.
And now Mr. Arcade shrinks prices with a $10 rebate on all Coleco tabletop arcade games.
This is the third and final Donkey Kong Jr. Game & Watch port. This one is the tabletop version, which released on April 23rd, 1983. I actually had to use a recreation of this game from Madrigal simulators for this video, though it is identical to the original release. I'd recommend checking those out if you want an easy way to play a lot of these Game & Watch games. Once again, the plot is the same general Mario captures DK shtick. Presumably it's between the arcade Donkey Kong and the arcade Donkey Kong Jr., like I assumed the other two were as well. So this game continues the trend of each Donkey Kong Jr. Game & Watch game being less good than the last. This one I do actually have a lot of issues with, unlike Donkey Kong 2, which I just thought wasn't as fun. So there's two different parts of the stage in this one. There's the left part where you have to dodge the birds that are going at you, and then the right part which you have to go on these umbrellas and balloons and go to the right where you put the key into Donkey Kong's lock, and like the other ones, you need to do it 4 times and then you get a bunch of points whenever Donkey Kong gets freed. When you go on the parasols and balloons, for some reason it plays a completely different song, which is annoying, and it's a lot less useful than the actual rhythm that most of these Game & Watch games go with, so you know what pace things are going to be moving. And this is made worse because everything's at a different pace in this game. The balloons, the umbrellas, and even the different birds all go at different paces, which not only make it hard to keep track of what speed everything's going, but it also means that sometimes you can just get screwed. There's times where 2 birds will be at the same spot and there's no way to dodge them because it's not at the same pace. Whenever you get the key at the bottom over here, it respawns the coconut that's up at the top, and it's actually a really good way to get points. In the first Donkey Kong Game & Watch game, it would give you a couple points, but it wouldn't be worth all that much. It would just give you a couple extra while you're going. In this one, if you get a good combo, you could actually get a lot of points all at once. If it hits 3 birds in a row, you're getting like over 10 points, and that's a lot for whenever you're trying to build up to 300. Whenever you're holding onto a balloon or an umbrella, you get a point each time, so it's good to go back and forth a bunch of times whenever you have the time, and you'll get a lot of points a lot quicker. This is probably the Game & Watch game that took the longest for me to beat, compared to all of them. It took me probably like an hour and a half, which is a decent amount of time for something like this to actually get to 300 points in both game modes. There's quite a few times where when I was playing, I got screwed over by birds, one coming at me forward and one of them coming at me from above whenever I'm grabbing the key at the bottom, and there's nothing you could do whenever they're both at the same spot like that. Now, Game B really isn't all that different. Really, the biggest change is that there's going to be less umbrellas and balloons on the right side, but in terms of actual difficulty, it's pretty much the exact same as the first game mode. That might just be an illusion because I tried to do the game mode A without taking any damage until I got to 300, but to me it really didn't feel all that different. If you're not in sync with the chain on the right whenever you're trying to put a key in, it won't kill you automatically. Instead, Junior will just drop the key and you have to go back to retrieve it, which is a nice way to make sure you don't die for something that sometimes is a little bit of a minor mistake, but it can be annoying if you're really close to getting extra points by saving DK.